The desire to make your home an elegant place is mutual. I love entering a room with a super expensive look that you just are afraid of touching anything because, well, you don't know how much it costs. People are always trying to improve themselves and change their lives for the better. Everyone should pick up their trash, throw it all away, and start over with what's best for yourself. But sometimes trying to make their home an elegant place ends up in failure. Today, we're going to talk about the many mistakes people make unconsciously that make things worse. Before we start, I just want to say that I get the whole idea of looking and becoming better, and not everyone is an expert. I get it, so don't get discouraged if you made these mistakes because it's all in you, becoming the best versions of yourself, even decorating. Trial and error is your problem-solving technique until success arrives. Bulbs of different colors and temperatures. Playing with illumination in your home can make your place look really fancy or fun, especially when you use light to spot some paintings, create an indirect illumination here and there, and a few courtesy lighting. Everything is going perfectly until we start getting crazy with the color bulbs. Bulbs with different temperatures can ruin a masterpiece, so be extra cautious because there are 3 types of temperatures: warm white, cool white, and natural daylight. Also, do not forget those rainbow change color bulbs. Either way, choose with a purpose in mind so you don't have a party going on, especially in the same space. No transitions. Transitions are very important. And what I mean by this is that a room will feel more harmonious by including a transition between 2 dominant finishes. For example, white, beige, brown, being the beige the transitional color. Of course, this is with a nude palette, but it can be with any other palette. We can start by getting crazy when we use some random colors that don't get incorporated in the design just because you wanted an exotic wall. Or the worst case, you combine one type of white with another type of white and only one will actually look white, meaning the other one will just look dirty. Too many patterns or textures. Way too many patterns can make the place look so bad. We're talking circus here. This doesn't look good unless you're going with more hippie, eclectic style kind of route. Normally this happens when you like a rug from one store and then later that week you love those super shiny curtains and so on and so on. And you didn't think of the combination between them. Stop the patterns, stick to 3 tops. More than that will just look tacky. Bad painting. Sometimes people don't invest much money into wall coverings or some beautiful marble top and end up painting the entire house just to be practical. And I get it, totally thinking in your wallet. Besides, you can always add on later in the future. This is not bad. The bad things come later, depending on your painter and or your wall finishes. This means that those bad wall finishes can make a difference when it comes to looking at the place really neat and perfectly crafted. I always hated those really bad painted details on the corners of the walls and ceilings. Make sure every corner of every place is painted correctly, and the more uniform the walls, the better. Poor bedding details. I'm sure you've seen all those bedroom photos with a super fluffy bedding set that you just can't help but to want, plus the amazing comfortness. The reality is that with only the sheet set, it will always look flat, which is so depressing. But the thing is that you can make it better by adding so many more layers underneath so it gets that fluffiness. On the opposite of the pillows, you don't need as many pillows as you see in those photos. The best amount is a perfect 6, from bigger to smaller, of course. Don't get crazy with different shapes and styles. Forget that star-shaped pillow, it just won't help. And last, too many things on surfaces. Very similar to the so many patterns mistake, since both saturate the place horribly. Be careful with what you put on your table, sofa, or any kind of surface because in the end, the human eye works by stimulus, and if you present so many things, the attention will be driven away, instead of showing it a few objects well distributed so it can study all the details and actually enjoy what is presented. So these are the top 6 mistakes people make when trying to make their home a luxurious place but fail in the attempt. If you have more, please be my guest and write in the comments below. I hope you like this video and subscribe for more. See you later, guys!